Got him off. Hostile deleted.
Cluster grenade going out.
I see you.
What's going on, all you little oddballs? It's your boy Coreboy back at it again today with a new video finally. I know, I can't believe it. I'm actually uploading. I have been so busy. I've been streaming, though, and we've been grinding, and we've been having a good time. So, you know, we've still been here, but I guess kind of in the shadows. But anyway, today we are here to talk about Season 3 of Black Ops 7, and to also just kind of talk about Black Ops 7 a little bit, because I do kind of got to get a little honest about this game, and I know it's probably going to make some people mad. Some people are going to say I'm a shill. Some people are going to get very upset with me, and that's completely okay. I'm not going to be mad about that. Listen, y'all entitled to your own opinions of me, but I do want to talk about Black Ops 7 a little bit, and Season 3 as well. But I will say this. I'm just going to be completely honest. I know a lot of people don't like Black Ops 7. I completely understand, you know, I think a lot of people are experiencing COD fatigue. I also realize, like, the campaign in this game is nothing spectacular. It's pretty fucking bad, to be completely honest. But I gotta be completely real. I've had so much fun with this game, and I have put I would say, this is the most time I have spent in COD since Black Ops 3. Like, genuinely speaking, I don't know what it is about this game. I think a lot of it has to do with the movement and everything. This game is genuinely so fun to play. Like, I love it whenever COD does something a little bit out of the ordinary. I like it when the games have the more advanced slash futuristic movement. Like, to me, that I don't know. I enjoyed it. I love the jetpack era of CODs. You know, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, and Infinite Warfare. I love those games. And this game gives me a very similar feeling to that, and it's something that, like, truly I love a lot. And it's a reason I've put so much time into this game. And I know when I say that, people are like, oh, well, the game's dead. Who cares? Why are you playing it? And listen, I've said this multiple times. I mean, I started out as a Halo Infinite creator, for God's sakes, and I heard that all the time. That doesn't deter me from a game. If I have fun with a game, if I enjoy putting hours into a game and playing it, doing stuff, completing things, I will continue to play it. That's just how I enjoy games. I do not care about the popularity of the game in any sort of sense. I have done countless Halo Infinite videos. I have done videos on indie games that people have never heard of. I've done countless COD videos, even when COD is in the depths. And personally, I just really like this game. I think it's really fluid. I think it's really fun. I love the movement. I love how the guns feel. To me, whenever I play this game, it gives me the same feeling that COD gave me back in the day. It's really arcadey. It's not, you know, super realistic, because that's personally not what I want from Call of Duty. I know there are people who like that, who love games like Modern Warfare 2019 and MW2 2022, and even like a game like Call of Duty Ghost. People love those games. And while I do like Call of Duty Ghost, those other two titles I cannot say the same for. I genuinely despise those titles. I don't like them. To me, whenever I played those games, to me, it didn't fuel me the way that I like to be fueled whenever I'm playing COD. Like, whenever I'm playing COD, I want fast-paced gunplay. I want it to be kind of insane. But with that being said, I do think there are some issues with this game, and a lot of things that I really don't like about this game that I have talked about quite a bit over the last couple of months, and even in just the last couple of weeks of streaming. Like, I've talked about it quite a bit. My biggest complaint with COD in the modern era is it feels like everything kind of plays the same way. Like, maps don't deter how you play a mode. They're all played the same way, with kind of the same understanding in mind. And to me, I think that gets a little repetitive and a little boring. It's actually personally why I have not played ranked at all, really, in this game, compared to like Black Ops 6, which I played quite a bit. I haven't really touched ranked in this game because, to me, it's just kind of boring in a lot of ways. I don't like the two weapons we're using in comp this year. I don't like the M15. I think it's way too easy. I don't like the Dravik. I think it's way too easy. Plus, I was really excited for ranked whenever they announced the nerf of aim assist at the beginning of Black Ops 7. I thought it was going to be I personally think that was a net positive. And I was like, oh, ranked actually may be fun, and it might feel, you know, different. You'll see people's true skill in the game with this. And unfortunately, I don't think that's what people who majorly consume COD anymore, because I look at COD in a bunch of different tiers, because there's a bunch of different styles of players in COD. You have the people who want to be the best. You have the sweats and the people above that who are like the best in the game. You have the people who play every day, and they're usually go for like clips or just grinders, whatever you want to call them. You have the casual players who really don't care. Casuals have been a part of COD since the beginning. Like, COD is inherently a pretty casual game. And I don't think the casuals are a problem. I think it's the next tier beneath that that is the problem. And I refer to that group as the super casuals, is how I refer to it. The people who picked up COD during the pandemic specifically, I think, are the biggest fucking problem for Call of Duty anymore, because I don't think that they understand what actually made this series great. What made people play Call of Duty, they don't understand that. They don't have that baseline. They picked up when we got things like dynamic aim assist, we got Warzone, and everything was kind of fed to them. The game was basically playing for you in a lot of ways, and I will still die by that. I even play on controller now more than I do MNK, because after they buffed aim assist again, it just feels fucking pointless to play on mouse and keyboard anymore. And I cannot stand that. I think it is a net negative for the game. I miss it when COD had like some actual skill gaps to it. Now everyone has an insane gunny. There's cheating out the wazoo, which is kind of hard to combat in today's day and age. And that's something I wish people would be more honest about. Because yeah, you can blame devs all you want, but dude, there are so many workarounds for cheating now that it is damn near unstoppable. Oh, you put out this to be detected, guess what? They're gonna work on something else that's not fucking detected in the next week or two. It's kind of insane. And it's, I think, a really big thing that people don't talk about enough that has actually plagued gaming. And no, it's not the change to PC at all. I don't care what anyone says, because most of the fucking cheaters I run into are playing on console. It's a pandemic, brother, inside the game. Somehow we took COVID and put it in COD. I don't even know how we pulled that off. But as a whole, I still enjoyed the game. I have a lot of fun playing it, and I don't see that changing at all. Listen, I've dealt with cheaters in games my entire life. It was a thing back in the day. Now, is it more prominent? Yeah, it is, and it sucks. Don't get me wrong. But you kind of just get used to it after playing a fucking series for 20 years, where you run into them here and there. Like, it's just part of it. But as a whole, I thoroughly enjoy this game. Like, I love the gameplay, like I said. I love the movement. I like how the weapons feel. I like the content that they've put out for the game. Some of which I will complain about. The swordfish in particular is kind of. We need to fix that. And the Maddox. The Maddox doesn't feel like the Maddie from BO4, baby. Okay, I want it to feel like the BO4 Maddie. They did kind of add a gun that feels like it, though. The Voyak kind of does feel like the Maddie. It's pretty good. I will be completely honest. It's pretty fun to play with. But as a whole, I personally enjoy BO7. This is actually like the game that I have been able to get my friends on the most to play. And I've had a lot of fun with that, and I've had a lot of fun moments. If you were in stream a couple days ago, you would know I got to 1v1 a dev finally, and that was super, super fun. Ended up running into a dev in private match, and I just hit him. I was like, hey, yo, can we 1v1? And luckily enough, he said yes, and I got to, and it was really fun. And if that dev does somehow see this video, thank you for the time. I greatly appreciate that, like, genuinely. It's something, any game that I play, if I run into a dev, I try to 1v1 them, rather it be Gears, rather it be Halo or COD. I try to, just because I think it's fun. I want to play against the dev. I think it's pretty enjoyable to do, and I'm happy we got to do it in Black Ops 7. Now, talking about that further, let's go into Season 3, because there's a lot to talk about with it and some stuff that I want to mention. I know there's no gameplay, but there's a lot to talk about. I haven't made a video in a minute, and I've just had a lot on my mind, and I want to get it out there. So, of course, starting with the normal, there is the Battle Pass for Season 3. Not a bad Battle Pass by any means. They added a bunch of new Black Cell stuff, so if you buy the Black Cell stuff, hey, good for you, my boy. You have stuff to do now with Black Cell. It's not just an extra couple of rewards. You actually have a whole track now that you can follow, with camos, with operator skins and blueprints, etc. And that's kind of a cool little deal they give into it. They didn't, like, raise the price from what I've seen. So that's kind of a cool little thing to throw in there for the people who do buy it. I personally don't, but if you do, good for you. And then on top of that, we got some new weapons, one of which I have been running a lot, which is this MK35 ISR. If you have used the M27 before in Black Ops 2, you've probably noticed this weapon. It's basically the M27 from Black Ops 2. If you want my complete honesty out of this, I think this gun should be the new AR for comp play. I'll be honest with you, my biggest complaint with the M15 is that it's just too easy. You can play with it as a sub, you can play with it as an AR. And it kind of has it's full versatile. It's just, it doesn't make the AR role feel like a proper AR role. I think this gun does, personally. I've used the exact same build that I use on my M15 for this thing. I've done some, more, social game setups, To me, this gun just overall feels like a normal AR. It feels like something that should be used in range. It's not super overpowered. It has a little bit of a little bit more recoil. It's kind of a little bit slower firing than the M15. I personally think that if we are to change anything in the comp sandbox, it should be adding the MK35 ISR into it. Just to me, it feels like a better AR. And I've been saying that since the beginning. Even before this gun came out, I was saying, dude, can we please get like the Mirage or something else to be the main AR that we are using in comp play? Like this feels more like an AR than this does. I don't know how else to explain that. It's just something that I personally don't like. And then if we go over here to the SMGs, we have the VST, which I haven't unlocked yet. I've been really busy this week. I haven't got to grind nearly as much as I wanted to. Pretty close to unlocking it, so I'll probably get a video out for it at some point. But I've picked it up a couple of times. It's pretty decent. It's a pretty fun SMG. It's really fast firing. Kind of reminds me of the MW3 MP7. I don't know why. It just kind of gives that same feeling. But once I actually get to use it and get some stuff on it, find out my build for it, I'm definitely going to talk about it a little bit more. But even then, let's go over to the SMG section, because one thing I've talked about in ranked a lot is how much I don't like the weapon. So let's talk about the Dravik for a minute. I don't know why the hell we picked this as the SMG for this year. This thing is an AR. That's what it is. It is an assault rifle in disguise. And I cannot stand the fact that that is what we are using when there are a plethora of other SMGs that are significantly more viable and more well balanced for the SMG role, i.e., the Raiden 45K, the MPC, and fuck it, I'll even say it, the Rev 46. I would say is significantly more viable as an SMG for the SMG role than the Dravik. It's a boring ass gun to watch. And I say this as someone who, when I'm playing with my buddies, I'm mostly running an SMG. This gun gives me no dope because it's so goddamn easy to use. I don't know why we decided this. It's just the way the crumble cookies. It's kind of annoying, and I really don't like it, and I hope it gets changed. Please, for the love of God, make it the NPC or the Raiden. Significantly more fun SMGs that feel like subs. And of course, on top of that, with Season 3, we have all the new weeklies that are coming out. I haven't finished these yet. I just haven't really been trying. It's cool. But for the first set of weeklies, we get the Ion Core, and then there's these two camos that we get as we complete stuff, which is pretty dope. So I'll probably end up doing these. You know, you boys out here grinding, we do stuff. I don't really care about the first week. It's a kill streak. It's fine. It's whatever. I guess kill streaks are cool. Apparently, there's this new miner ability too that you can get. I think that's for zombies, maybe. That's cool. Or no, it's co-op. Never mind. I'm saying that's for in the game. But yeah, you have that to complete as well. If you do those sorts of things, go for it. There's also a new event in which I haven't even started yet, but I'll probably knock it out in like a day. And it's a zombies one for the new Ashwoods survival map. So I'm gonna end up knocking it out. It'll be done pretty quickly. And then, of course, we have all the new maps that have been added as well, which honestly, most of these have been pretty good for the most part. We have Beacon, which low-key kind of reminds me of Array from Black Ops 1. It kind of plays like Array in a lot of ways. I actually like this map a lot. I think it's really good for Hardpoint specifically. I think it just feels really, really good in this game. Next, of course, we have Gridlock from Black Ops 4. I gotta be honest, I don't like Gridlock in this game. I loved Gridlock in Black Ops 4, and I think the reason why Gridlock worked so well in Black Ops 4 is because of the movement in that game. You have things like the grapple hook and such, and I think that actually allowed that map to play so much better than what it does in this game. Personally, I'm not a fan of it. It's not something that I enjoy. I've played it a couple of times, and I just think it's kind of meh. I'm not a fan. I just got to be completely honest. And then, of course, we have Plaza from Black Ops 2, which for some reason no one ever votes. I want to play it. I haven't got to play it yet, but every time I queue the Season 3 Mosh Pit, all I get is Abyss, Gridlock, and Beacon. And, dude, I want to play Plaza. It's one of my favorite hardpoint maps in COD. I love this fucking map, man, okay? And I hope it comes to comp play, and I hope it plays well, because I've heard some horror stories about Clifftown so far. And listen, Plaza is such a good fucking map. It is so good. I have a deep love for this map, and I'm so happy that it's back in COD, and I cannot wait to play it and hopefully get some good gameplay on it. Who knows? I might have to throw in the Carbon and try to recreate the Scump gameplay, baby. We might have to go for it. And then, of course, there's Abyss, which is basically a face-off map. It's pretty fun. It's pretty decent. I've played it a couple of times, hit a couple clips on it, which you all will probably see at the beginning of the video. But yeah, overall, I think Season 3 is actually pretty decent. I've had a lot of fun playing, but overall, I just enjoy Black Ops 7. I've had a lot of fun with this game. I know it may not be everyone's cup of tea, and I completely understand that, and I'm completely okay with that. This is just what I look for in COD personally. This is what I like when it comes to Call of Duty. Do I wish they would have stuck to some of their decisions? I truly do, but you can't get everything you wish for. Hopefully the next game's good. We'll see what happens, and who knows, we may make content on it if we like it. Other than that, though, guys, this is going to be the video for today. It should be live later today. We're probably going to be playing some BO7. Hopefully next week we'll be back on Marathon doing some stuff. Hopefully I'll have some more time on my schedule to actually grind out some Marathon. Who knows? I'm not 100% sure yet. I do have a Marathon video that I do want to get out here soon, talking about some of my issues and my likes about the game. Because definitely as I've played it more, I've noticed some more things that I want to talk about with Marathon. And then I have some other big videos working on that I'm not going to tell you all about, because I've been putting a lot of time into them. That's been the main reason I haven't been able to grind, is I'm working on these two really big videos that I've held off on for so long, and I am so excited to get them out. So be on the lookout for those here soon. Other than that, I'm going to hop out of here. I love you all, and I will catch you later.